Hi, it's time for my February card, and I'm using this Elizabeth Craft Design die, and I thought I'm going to try to make it pretty close to what the card, what the sample is. So these are all dies, so it's primarily a die card, and I like these envelopes. These are from scrapbook.com. They're nice and heavy, but yet they're still thin enough that they don't take up a lot of room. So anyway, this is the card that I have finished, and I'm going to finish one for you. I'll show you how I did it. So the first thing I should have done, but I didn't do, is I used this stamp from Stampin' Up! For the sentiment, may the good times of today become the cherished memories of tomorrow. Wishing you lots of love and joy and happiness. I like that sentiment, and I do use that often. So what I should have done is stamped all the insides first, and I did that on this one that I'm using. So what I had to do, I like to stamp with my MISTI. And because I didn't want to fold these back and forth, I used a big block and stamped it. And I did have my MISTI open like this, so I could line it up and then just push it down in there without folding and refolding the card a million times. So that worked out pretty good. Like one of those, mistakes that you have to correct. Anyway, so that's the card that's finished. The other thing I used was some of this, I'm pretty sure this is Tim Holtz glitter paper, and I really like it, but man, it is so hard to cut. I used the die, and I've tried different dies on this, and it is a sticky back. I should go online and see if there's something special, but I pretty much had to go around each one with one of these X-Acto knife things. This one's kind of nice because you can put your finger in it and it swivels around pretty good. But yeah, I'm not sure how you're supposed to use that. But anyway, so the first thing I did, this is Muse paper, and I had just a little bit of this snowflake paper, vellum paper, and so I made sure I had just enough to do my 10 cards, and they're all sitting over here. Oops. So they're right here. So I had enough. Oh, I didn't have enough. I had to use a polka dotted one for one, but I thought that still looked just fine. So then what I did, I had to figure out how, high to make each one of the background and each one of the fronts. So what I did is I put one up there. I kind of use this line as, okay, I need to have the slope just above that, and then the other one would go, I got it backwards, sorry. This, that the slope would cover the blue. And this one lined up perfectly. Some of them, this one, is like that. And then this covers it up, which is just fine. All right, so let's get going on this. So I'm just going to put this on here. I hope everybody's doing well. It's still in COVID mode, but I'm doing fine, and most of the people I know that have had this last bout of COVID and have had their shots have made it through just fine, just a little uncomfortable for a few days and had to miss work, but nobody's, I haven't heard of anybody in the hospital. So I'm just going to line that up with the bottom. I got that on there, and I put a little bit of glue behind the houses so that they lay flat. Like I'm all over the place here with this video, sorry. And then this one's going to go down here. I'm going to do the same thing. Put some tape on the back, on the bottom. And a little bit of glue behind the houses. Not a lot, but just here and there. That should be good. Like this. And then up at the bottom. Then for each card, I cut out 7 trees, and I think it cut out 3 trees at a time. Let's see, where's the die cut? Yeah, there's 3 little trees that I could cut out at the, and they're pretty close in size, so it didn't really matter. And I pretty much looked at the cover picture to see where the trees could get placed, and I used, I think it was Pear Tart, Memento Pear Tart on the ink, you know, to ink them up. So I'm going to put one back here. I think there were 7 trees per card. Then 2 of them down here. One up here. One down here in the middle. And 2 over here. And then it had this fence die that went with it, and you know, I'm not sure about the fence. I'm on the fence about the fence. I did put some tape behind this so it would stick. It just goes down here in the middle, and that's the way the example was, so that's why I did it that way. It just goes down there, like keeping the snow from falling in the street or something. I don't know. Oh, that one's a little crooked. There we go. All right, so that is my card. Like I said, I did sew that vellum on there because I thought that would look nice. And the cards, the natural color of the card is this blue, but I thought the snowflake vellum sewed on there looked cute. And that was the way the samples like that too. It's definitely stitched. So I wanted to make it the same, but not the same. Like, I think that might be snowflake paper. I should take it out of there. See if there's less glare. You know, there's more, just as much. Oh, there we go. Snowflake paper, and it looks like maybe there were pop dots put under here and under here, but I like to keep my cards really flat for going through the mail. Otherwise, well, I don't like to, but I just think it, you know, because you have to pay extra. I don't always like, you know, to make them too bulky for the mail. Anyway, this is my February card. If you're playing along with me and making a Christmas card each month, I would love to see it. Like I said before, I make 10 a month, and then I have plenty to give out and plenty to, you know, share or sell, and all the proceeds from anything I sell goes to the kitties on the prairie. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day, staying healthy, enjoying whatever kind of weather you're having. We're having very cold weather again. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.